From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Alrighty, friends and fans, welcome back for the first time in nearly a year for NOSSCAR, and they are going to return tonight at the Tricky Triangle Pocono Raceway. Going to mark the return to the channel for the SNL Custom Signs and Apparel starting part 125 here in the Pocono Mountains here tonight. So, I'm going to actually turn myself down because I'm blowing your eardrums out. I apologize. But man, this should be fun tonight. I am hyped up for this one. It's been almost a year and change since we've seen these great drivers in action here. And we are back getting ready for 50 laps of action presented by Extreme Sim TV. Here at Pocono, 50 laps here tonight, 100 miles. That is going to be the race distance here tonight for these drivers. We're in here during practice. That's why there's no overlay up quite yet. We're going to hold off on that until we get ready to fire this bad boy off for qualifying. We'll get our qualifying order and all that good stuff. Just wanted to start a little bit early, make sure we can get everybody in here ready to hang out. I appreciate you guys for coming through here tonight on the channel, as you see, working through the triangle or the tricky turn 2 through the tunnel turn right now. I think that's the proper name for it, that good old tunnel turn. Get everybody settled in and ready for a night of racing action. Again, I appreciate you guys coming out. And as we get ready to go here and with everybody filter in the comment section and whatnot, We'll get ready to fire this thing off. As the field works their way down the front straightaway, practice underway here, scheduled to have around 40 cars tonight. Right now, the fastest in practice, number 7 of Bryce, top of the board right now with that 55.843. Then you got that 55.904. Gabriel Wood, Adam Newton back there, Anthony, Eric Wright, Bryce back there, Patrick Rustin there as well in 7th, David J. Cannon, Andrew back here, Dakota, Jordan, Jacob E. Walker. We know Jacob's always fast, that 44 Hot Wheels machine. We know he does a great job in the paint booth as well. Forward to calling him through here tonight. It's been a while, but I always enjoy an opportunity to call Mr. Jacob E. Walker through one of these. Jason's there as well. Nathan Scott in here tonight. Oh, see where Tyler McWhorter may be. Where's McWhorter? Well, McWhorter not in here yet. There's David J., Patrick Rushton, all getting ready for their event here tonight. They got a little while to practice. About 14 minutes remaining in their practice session. And again, that's going to be very important here tonight. As always, we give a big shout out to Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast for all they do to help us out again on Extreme Sim TV as well. Thank you to the nerds and everything they do. But it is time here tonight. A lot of talk this week between me and Tyler about tonight. Of what we were going to see, expecting to see over 40 cars to take time here tonight. Man, this is going to be fun for these drivers. Gabe Wood down there getting ready to go. A couple more just getting ready to fire this thing off. Now, we are a few, and I do say a few racers in the books here this season for these guys coming into Pocono. So it's going to be very interesting how that works. You know, you come in late into the season a little bit for us here at Extreme Sim TV. It always kind of leaves you wondering who is going to be the strong car here tonight at Pocono. Is the points leader going to be the guy to watch? What about the others out here with 43 cars? You know you're going to have your hands full with a bunch of cars getting after it for 125 miles here at Pocono, 50 laps. So as we continue to do our thing here, let's see here. Tyler sent me some information earlier. We're going to backtrack here and go through here. Let me see. Oh, backtrack. One thing we got to touch on here, they do have a little bit of different rulings on the yellow flags here. Again, they're going to need 3 car crashes to have a yellow, so that means 3 cars are going to need to be involved here tonight for us to have a yellow flag. Other than that, they're going to keep it green. Of course, Mike coming in to lead that points lead about 185 points. It's the 47 machine. He comes in, the race leader, or points leader with Jason. Tyler McWhorter right there, 3rd in points. What about Adam Newton coming in 4th in points with Chase Berry right there just on that side, that top 5 with Johnny Rapp, Blair, Cameron, Justin, Gabe, and Bryce right there as well. Boys, I can tell it's going to be a busy night. You see already over there speeding up her thing, getting her thing ready to do. You always rely on the beautiful computer right to do her thing and make things happen for us. Eric Wright back here. Nathan Scott right there in the 71. Now, one interesting topic that I do need to talk about coming into tonight's show at Pocono is this is the first broadcast I've really done with the new ARCA body on these machines, and it's not a ton different, but there is a little bit difference, and I don't know an aerodynamic place like Pocono, how that's going to affect these drivers. Thomas seems to be having another problem, another issue one in that number 99, so I'm interested to see who has an issue and who don't. Barry a little bit out of shape there through the tunnel. Cody, David, Jacob back inside the top 12 here in practice. Matt Medler right there as well. And maybe we're going to get that car up to speed in just a moment. He'll roll off of the pit road down into turn number 1. Get ready to fire that car up. And again, we do have a little bit of a wait tonight before actual race begins here at Pocono. So we're just kind of sitting here watching a little bit of this practice, talking about some of the things we're going to expect. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know you're watching and if you're enjoying this thing here tonight at Pocono. So Gary Turner right there. Bryce Thomas right there as well. 99. Let's hit this over and see who we got there. Got a couple. That's not here yet. The NOSSCAR CEO's not here yet. We'll talk to him very shortly. Let's see with Gabe Wood here. I still have the move priorities, which I should. Gabe Wood. Well, I can't move it back. Oh, Tyler, if you're watching, I can't move, folks. We'll have to get that sorted before the interviews tonight. Adam Newton on pit road there in that 58 ride. Seeing him work his way down the outside lane. Now, 50 laps here at Pocono, 100 miles. Not going to be a ton of time to sort out what you need to do here in the Pocono Mountains. You know, a relatively short race at 100 miles here tonight in Pocono. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to do a quick step away and just see if I can get a hold of Mr. Tyler and see if we can fix the whole me not being able to talk to folks problem. And then I will be back to get going. Alrighty, back here, folks, as they continue to wrap up practice. About 6 minutes remaining. Mike's still the fastest man in town with Gabriel right there in second. And then it's going to be Bryce right there, Chase Berry, or Chase right there in that 17 KBS all around shop machine. Jason Adam Newton right there in that beautiful 58-98 machine. Nathan Scott there as well. And let's go over some of our NOSSCAR news in this week's NOSSCAR news segment. I'm totally unprepared for this segment, but we got it. We're going to head over to the NOSSCAR Facebook page. NOSSCAR, 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 NOSSCAR. Say that 20 times fast without messing it up. That's kind of a challenge some days. But we're here. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of this week racing news. Of course, Aaron Garcia, they're picking up the win in the round of 12 there at Talladega Super Speedway. That was his 11th career win there earlier, and that was September the 11th. And of course, right before that, you had Matt Smith winning the playoff race at Bristol for his 44th career win as well. And again, some of that over on NASCAR Heat 5. They're in their playoffs there on the NASCAR Heat game. So they're getting after it. Sorry, NASCAR Heat Sim. My bad to the NASCAR Heat folks. And then over on Kartcraft, they got that going as well. That would actually looks kind of fun to the point that I may actually go get involved with that at some point. They're running on Kartcraft of all things. That's kind of actually cool. I might have to go run some Kartcraft. Tyler, why didn't you tell me about Kartcraft? We got a problem, sir. You didn't tell me about Kartcraft. I'm jealous. So we're going to get this fired up. And now I should, in theory, have move perms now. So let's see if the move perm works for Mr. Wood. We were waiting on our move perms. And do we have... Hey, Gabe, you got a copy on me, sir?
Got you guys.
Alrighty, man. Nice to have you up in the booth with us here. You're second fastest on the board, and the burning question in my mind, and you'll have to forgive me because I haven't really broadcasted the ARCA car race since the update. Does the body adjustment affect the aero any at all here at Pocono, you feel like?
I don't know because I didn't run too many laps here at Pocono with the ARCA car lately, but from what I'm feeling, like just on 1.5 mile, 2 mile stuff, it feels like you're able to get the car yawed out. Especially, you'll see that a lot tonight in turn 2 in the tunnel turn.
Okay.
Because you can plant the left front on the yellow line, and the left rear will be about a foot off the yellow line. Like the whole car is just skewed. So I don't know if they've updated the body to where,
side force maybe.
Yeah, where they've updated the side force. I don't know, but damn, it feels good.
That's actually odd for the Gen 4 body, really. I don't remember these cars having a lot of skew in them. I mean, I'm trying to think back to old school NASCAR days, right? But
well, that's what the whole Twisted Sister deal was for. That they started to move bodies to collect that side force.
Because they started twisting the whole frame, didn't they?
Yeah. Because we kind of went away from that with the composite bodies, but we got a little bit of that back with skew in the rear end. But I think this is like a side force body style. I really love it.
So it's kind of that Twisted Sister style of running. Well, Gabe, I'll let you go. Get ready for tonight. And thanks for the interview, buddy. Best of luck. And what room would you like me to move you back to, sir?
Whatever room Case is in. I think it's lobby.
I think he's in the lobby. Let me go double check. Yep. I think so. All right, man. Have a good one. Well, that is a very interesting point of view. A lot of side force here. Kind of interesting for me. Mike still at the top of the board. I'm still jealous about the NOSSCAR news over here, not knowing that they had a Kartcraft race, so that's kind of cool. But we're going to get ready to go here at Pocono again. Thank you for the 5 watching here. We got a minute of practice left. Mike out front leading the charge. Gabriel, Rudd, Bryce, Anthony, Barry, Bryce, Nathan there as well. So we're getting ready to do a thing here. Let's see if we can get Tyler. Let's see if Tyler's in Discord. Tyler, you in Discord? Great of you. Writing him on Facebook now because I don't think he's in the race. I don't see him anywhere. Mr. McWhorter. And we'll get ready to go. Oh yeah, in the NASCAR news segment that we kind of went through and glossed over. Big night for the WreckFest guys. That was fun, Dustin. Getting the deal done over on WreckFest. I'm going to broadcast some of the WreckFest stuff. That'd be fun. Wouldn't have any overlays, but we could broadcast it, right? Have some fun with it. There's so much things that we can do. And we are about at the end of practice here tonight for this 50-lap, 100-lap affair. Or 50-lap, 125-mile affair. from the Pocono Raceway in the Pocono Mountains. I want to say thank you to everybody for coming out here as we get ready to go in just one moment. This has been a fun night already, I feel like. Been a lot of fun, and we're going to get ready to do our thing and turn this thing loose in just a moment. See if we can get the OCEO in here. He's doing better than Brian French, man. Mike Gabriel Wood right there. We're going to get him fired up. We got a problem front straightaway in practice. A couple of cars coming together. That's a problem. That's some bent sheet metal. And there we go. Practice is wrapped for tonight. We'll go into qualifying. We'll see if Mike can go back to the top of the board. They got 4 minutes to get it done in qualifying. And of course, I will get your overlay up for you for that. And we are ready to actually get this shindig underway here tonight. It was fun being here for all the practice session, but now it's time to get serial here tonight at Pocono. Qualifying, again, not a long race. It's going to be very important that you do good here and get up front here, not expecting many cautions with that 3-car incident ruling that they do have here. Again, it takes 3 cars to draw out a yellow. Why ain't their numbers pulling? We'll have to figure that out. But here we go. 4 minutes left on the board. Cody right there as well. Coming out, Gabriel Wood. There is Jacob E. Walker. Jacob already having a problem here. Looks like tunnel turning about Jacob E. Walker. That Hot Wheels machine Hot Wheeled his way right into that outside wall. And that's going to be a problem. You can't turn the car if it's all bent up there, man. So he'll take it to pit road, get a fresh new backup machine, and get ready to go. Bryson, Gabriel Wood, Dakota, right there as well. We got 3 minutes remaining, and I mean, it's only 5 minutes here. Not a lot of time to get a lap in. Gary Turner going to come across the stripe, start his lap, and still nobody putting in actual lap times here. Matthew Edens right there in that number 1. Metteler, I believe is the way you would pronounce that right there in the 17. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he broadcasts for Sim Racing and Media. So, see how this car goes. He's getting up to speed. Jordan, Nathan Sweet, Anthony back here as well, trying to get his car up to speed. And nobody's taking a time yet. This is really odd. With less than 3 minutes to go, nobody's had time to get back around here and get a lap time in. There's that 96, 98 Real Tree machine. Now Gabriel Wood going to go top of the board, so he'll finally get a lap in. Gary Turner is the same deal. The 22 getting a lap time in. Adam Newton there as well, Cody. Gary Turner. Anthony back here in the mix, trying to get that car figured out here at least early. Got a bit of the wall there. We're seeing an epidemic of cars getting up into that outside wall on the exit of the corner. Kind of an epidemic problem right now for the drivers. Patrick Rushton right now as well. There is Mike. Mike going to roll off your points leader there in the 47 Chevy. As they continue to run a minute left. All right now, Wood out front there in qualifying at the moment. 51 seconds left, and very curiosity driven here. Barry there as well, back there in fourth. Barry going to get in the inside wall. He's got a problem. That car is smoking worse than going to Cletus McFarland's show. Looks like one of them Crown Victorias at Bristol all smashed up. He's going to get in the wall again. That's not going to be a party at all. That's not an easy hit when your right front fender's locked up like that. And he's going to get it again, and he'll let that car roll to the bottom. So we'll get ready to fire this thing up here. 15 seconds remaining. It looks like Gabriel going to go and get himself a pole here tonight at the Pocono Raceway. So we'll get ready to take you through your starting lineup here momentarily at Pocono. 50 laps, 100 miles, around the 125 miles, around this tricky triangle. Again, thank you everybody for coming out. Are you guys ready to actually go racing here tonight? We've done a lot of talking about what tonight's going to be. Now we get to do some racing. Looking forward to it. Let's get ready to do it. Take a look at the starting lineup as it comes across your screen here. Oh, that's still an IndyCar logo. That's funny. It didn't replace the IndyCar logo. Gabriel Wood going to be on the pole alongside Mike, alongside there as well. Bryce Thomas there, Jason sitting in fourth right now. Andrew Newton there in fifth. Nathan Scott in sixth. Seventh is going to be Chase Berry. Eighth is Anthony. Ninth going to be Bryce Brady. Cody, they're going to start 10th tonight. Rolling off sixth here. You got Andrew and Mark back there. Dakota there in the 52 camp ready to go. Look for those two to have a fun night here. And then row number 8 here. See everybody if I could talk tonight, that'd be great. Loading up there. Dakota right there in the mix as well. So we got a good race, got a lot of good race cars here. Yeah, I changed the logo and it didn't change it. I'm kind of, that's a whoops. And the grid's going to stop there at 14, I think. It's a big whoops on my behalf. I don't know rightly what to say there. But, yeah, I changed it. It just didn't change itself. But that is a big whoopsie daisy. We've been sitting here so long. I'm afraid I'm going to have to reload this overlay, I do believe. So give me just a second. We'll go ahead and do that. We're going to clear the cache on the overlay where it works properly all race long. That is quite funny. I cannot believe that. Oh, whoa. Yeah, overlay's being goofy. We'll get it to stop here in a second. Gabriel going to lead them down here. At least we got 14 of them, right? I think that may have been the problem. I think the grid's actually broken. And that would explain why it didn't change the logo for us. All right? We're going to load the cars off here. There we go. Jacob Walker. Jacob, that's actually kind of funny. So let's reload the overlay. What do you say? Try this again. Because it didn't replace it because I don't know why. But yeah, man, this is going to be fun tonight. We're getting ready to rock and roll. Field going to be down towards the tunnel here in just a moment. So we'll head towards the tunnel turn. So coming through the tunnel right now, again, 125 miles here tonight as we get ready to go. Still going to work their way down. Thank you to everybody that makes all of this possible each and every time. 125 miles coming to green. This time of life, field going to stack up here. Are you guys at home ready? This should be fun for the next little bit at least. Field going to work side by side out of turn number 4, that beautiful 52 on your screen. Again, 50 laps, 125 miles. Field going to come out of turn number 4 with Gabriel Wood out front.
Green flag,
Alongside
green flag,
the 47
green flag.
Mike. Here we go. Green flag in the air. We're rolling here from the Pocono Raceway into turn 1. Nathan up there as well. Great drive into turn 1 as everybody fans out. Chase Berry 3-4 wide deep in the pack here. Everybody's going to make turn 1 to 33. Going to get stuck on the bottom. That's Jason on the inside. Cody there as well. Everybody looking good. Mike, your points leader, going to jump to the race lead pretty much immediately. Down the short chute into the tunnel turn. Huge field of cars going to work their way into the tunnel. Everybody's got to think here. Be smart about this. Adam there going to watch up the track, I believe. 2 by 2 out of the tunnel. Mike, your points leader, leading early. Gary Turner back here under fire from the 17. That's going to be a race. That's Blair right there. There's the 84, Jordan. Our friend Jacob E. Walker right there as well at 19th. 18th, 19th, Matthew there as well. 50 laps to go here tonight. Lap number 1 in the books. And race leader Mike going to pull away. Chase Berry there under fire. That's for 7th and 8th position with Adam Newton in a long line as well. 49 to go here in Pocono. Mike out front. Berry, Bryce. Here comes Adam, or Andrew, Cody, Dakota. All single file down the back straightaway. Battle for the race lead. Gabriel Wood going to take the lead away from Mike. New race leader out of the tunnel. Crossover coming. Here comes Mike back to the box as they continue to do battle side by side. Great job into the corner right around turn 3. The 47 Mike going to really use the inside line. We'll try to whip that car wash up. Run coming for Bryce behind him. Bryce going to let it go to the bottom there. Great move. Carries the momentum of the inside line forward. Man, what a race so far. Cars stacking up hard. It's going to be Mike and Bryce out front. Gabriel Wood Jason there as well as they all jump in the line. So again, right now, 48 laps to go here at the 2x2. Bryce and Gabriel going to work their way through the tunnel nice and hard up off the corner. Side by side, giving plenty of room through the tunnel. Mike out front, continuing to lead. Bryce there as well. Cody back here in the pack, and he'll go side by side with the 52 Dakota. Crossing out of turn number 3 they go. Everybody back single file. Way deep in the pack, battle for 27th, 28th as well. That's going to be Mike Frederiksen and Mr. Patrick Rushton. Eric Wright right here in this battle, trying to show throughout the field. Allie Owen there back here, the last car running at the moment. We got battle up near the front. We got battles everywhere right now. Still very early on, but side by side headed for the tunnel. Bryce and Jason nose to tail with Gabriel right behind Mike. First 4 cars going to have a bit of a breakaway right now. Start breaking that train down the back straightaway. Right now with the 47 leading over Gabriel there in second. Continue the straight action through the tunnel, the third corner, back down the front straightaway. Mike going to lead Gabriel. Gabriel going to get a good draft down the long front straightaway at Pocono. He'll jump in the line for now. Oh man, Chase Berry, Adam, Jason, Andrew right there as well. Mike fighting through. He'll lead the way. Here comes crossover from Gabriel Wood. Wood going to get that right front fender underneath that rear quarter panel. Trying to get there before the tunnel here. They'll continue to run right now as they work their way. nose to tail right now with Gabriel out front leading. Bryce right there as well. Nathan there to the fifth. Sixth going to be Bryce, Chase Berry, Jason, Andrew, Dakota, Cody, Blair, David right there in the mix also. 45 to go. First 5 laps in the books of Pocono. Tyler McWhorter. There's Boss Man, CEO in the hefty machine. He's not wimpy. He's hefty. There we go. I made that joke, didn't I? Right behind Jacob E. Walker right now as well. Walker's fighting through. Walker in the 47 Hot Wheels machine. Lift the 98 underneath of Anthony. Jacob E. Walker, Jerry Hunter. And Dakota up here as well in the midst of the battle. 44 to go here tonight. As they work their way through to 43 laps to go. Right now, Gabriel Wood leading the way at the moment with Mike right here in second, Bryce and Jason there as well in fourth. Nathan Scott in fifth, and that Monster Energy number 71. Inside that top 5, Dakota still running 11th with Cody just right there behind it. Cody trying to stay with him, nose to tail right now down the short chute to turn 3. That'll be 10th, 11th, 12th. Just right there with Andrew up the track a little bit. He'll open up the bottom lane. You talk about that skew we talked about in the side force earlier. That's one problem. You get side beside that side force to go away in a hurry. 42 to go. We continue to run 43 to go. So right now, 43 to go again. We'll go crank it up here at Pocono. And back here, we got a huge problem. Car slow on the outside. Cody got shoved up into the fence out of the tunnel. That could have been disaster. Watch this, into the tunnel turn. He's going to get squeezed up. Hard right side impact right there at the exit of the tunnel turn. Really slow on the outside. Everybody dives to the bottom to avoid the 44. 4 wide. Look at that. Holy cow. I know we got live racing going on, but look at this in slow-mo. These cars scramble to go around. Right here, look, 4 wide as they try to work their way through the 30 in that mess, the 98, the 22, all somehow trying to hang on. And see what that put them to here was down through here, and then the 22 is going to get up in the fence as well. There's not enough room for all those cars to fit in that area. Problem, you had a slow car, everybody went to avoid it. They end up 3 wide. And right now, Gabriel continuing to lead with Mike in second down the front, with Bryce there in third. So action deep in the pack there for a moment. Got a little dicey, but everybody hangs on. Now Jason inside the top 5 with Barry, Bryce, Adam right there in 8th. 9th is Jason, Dakota in the top 10 as well. Man, I have talked a million miles an hour, and we're just coming up for the first 10 laps being complete in this 50 lapper here tonight. Action all over this racetrack. Jason gonna dive underneath Adam Newton. Newton gonna hang on. And now we start to get through the craziness of the opening laps. We can start to talk about lap times and tire entire drop-off and whatnot. Not here in a moment. And Wood out front leading here. Right now, the front 2 or 3 cars still all over one another. Here tonight, they're not giving much room. There it goes. Bryce, Mike, and Gabriel in that top 3. That's the way to set. There's a 7, Adam, Jason, there as well. So that's the way to set 40 to go here. So again, back single file Dakota, Wesley, Andrew, David right there as well with Matthew back here. Nice run for Edens. Right now, wonderful run as well. Jordan right there, Wesley straight, and move up a spot to the top 10. He'll run side by side with Dakota. Dakota going to give Wesley a little bit extra running room off of turn number 3. He'll work it back single file down the back foot straight away. So again, nice job between those two. Tyler McWhorter in the 30, kind of deep in the field right now as well. McWhorter will drop back in the line. There's Johnny Rapp along with Jordan and Mr. Nicholas Weaver. This is a Weaver man there in the 82. Ride Wesley straight up to the front of the pack. There's Gabriel right there, 38 laps to go. So the front 2 or 3 cars beginning to separate themselves for at least now. Right now with 38 to go here. Man, this is so much fun to watch. These guys do battle like this, isn't it? I mean, it's been a fun race all evening long. With 38 to go here tonight, Gabriel continuing to lead. And great showing out of NOSSCAR. Once again in their Elite National Series. And again, this National Series really putting on a good show for the fans here on Extreme TV. Man, oh man, back single file. So they continue to inch through here, and you see it right now. 38 laps to go here at Pocono. Everybody's starting to get it kind of figured out at least. And again, we go to Pocono coming off the circuit Gilville knew 1 week ago. Of course, they've been to Bristol, Daytona already. Mike, though, right there along with Gabriel, nose to tail. Bryce there as well. 38 laps to go, 37 this time by here at Pocono. "37 laps to go here." And that's the way we set with Gabriel out front. Mike sitting there as well. Adam Newton along with Jason doing the job. Jason going to run single file there with Bryce just behind him. 2 wide into the tunnel. 36 laps to go here at Pocono. 1 car way high. That was a 7. And Bryce kind of overshot the corner there for a moment. He'll get it back up. Great job by Bryce there to gather that machine back up. Gabriel right there leading. Right behind him is Mike, Bryce, Thomas, Nathan Scott. There is Chase Berry. Oh, Berry, man, hanging on. 36 complete. Here tonight as they work their way through nose to tail. Right now, up front, Gabriel Wood continuing to lead again. Probably not going to see many yellows here tonight. You need 3 or more cars involved to bring that yellow out. Thomas Geyer, Nicholas Weaver, single file, Eric Wright, Patrick Rushton right there, Weaver holding tight, Matthew Edens right up there as well. There's Johnny Rapp there, pace right there. Everybody going to scramble Jordan there off the pace to 52 to pit road. So a lot of guys scrambling here through the tunnel, trying to give each other room back here in the pack at the moment. It's always the hard part when somebody gets slowed up here. You got to make a evasive move, and this track looks wide, but it's kind of difficult, I would say, to really avoid somebody if they're too slow in front of you. Digby Walker back in 26. Surprised he ain't having a better run. Matt Medler right there as well in the midst of the battle with Eric Wright. That's just outside the top 20, running for 22nd. Turner, a lot of guys trying to find a way through. Meanwhile, battle for the race lead once again. There goes Mike and Gabriel Wood. Mike going to try to get back underneath Wood, and he will do that. He'll draw even now a little bit, almost a half a quarter, now a full quarter aside, and that 0-4 of Gabriel. Gabriel trying to hold him at the bottom here, trying to side draft his right rear just a bit. Pulling back down this long straightaway does kind of work. Gabriel going to run the high side here in 1 and 2. If you're able to keep your momentum up there, it might work down the short run to the tunnel turn. It's not enough, couldn't stay in it long enough. Seen him have to lift there at the last moment. Cost him an opportunity of it. Again, you get up there on the high side in 1 and 2, it can work, but you got to be full committed, full steering. You can't really lift. And if you have to lift at all, that bottom lane naturally is going to pull back around. That's the problem with that outside lane at Pocono in particular, especially in 1 and 2. Now, right here, we're looking at the 58 of Adam Newton up to the top 7. Good job hit for him. A player there with Tyler McWhorter. Andrew Wesley Straight moving forward. Here comes some more to pit road. Bryce to pit road now. After roughly 18, 19 laps this time by, starting to see more cars come down the long pit lane here at Pocono. So at what point do you start looking for pit road here? Tire-wise, fuel-wise, all the above. Barry having a problem, I do believe. Ooh, Chase Barry in trouble. Barry having a problem on the back straightaway, and he'll throw that car. What happened to Chase? Oh, this ain't going to look good off into turn 1. What happened to Chase Barry here? And, ooh, just got hip checked into the outside wall. It's going to break the car. A great run for Chase Barry. Going to go awry. He'll have to tow the car. And he will again go behind the wall. Meanwhile, up 21 spots here tonight. Wesley Straight into the top 7. He has made up 21 positions in the first 20 laps here. Highly impressive. Meanwhile, Mike out there leading. Gable in second. Right now, starting to spread out 0.5 of a second for the race lead. So we go through the tunnel turn a little sideways, a little skewed out for a couple of cars. Bryson there in third, Nathan Scott in fourth. Start getting some lap traffic involved with the pit stops as well. They'll have to negotiate. Wesley Straight and Blair and Mr. Anthony and Tyler McWhorter up 2 spots into the top 10. Big ones here tonight. Jason, for instance, right now down 14 spots. Again, we're in a pit cycle, but still, you don't want to be losing ground. Holy Johnny Rapp slow in the middle of the corner and just about got involved in an incident as cars faster than him came by him. Johnny Rapp may have the lucky dog award for tonight, so to speak. Cars pretty much split him on either side. 31 to go here tonight. Mike out front, continuing to lead right now, has yet to hit pit road. Take a look at a couple more. McWhorter back here in the 30, up 2 spots from where he started. Blair, Wesley Straight, good run for him. 30 laps to go this time by for these drivers. Andrew, Edens, Matthew, Case, Geyer, Wright, Jordan, Matt Medler as well. Right there. Look at Matt Medler having a pretty decent run. That 17 started in 16th in the 17 car. Started in 18th here tonight, moved up a couple of positions, but out front Mike continuing to lead. So again, beautiful job by those drivers, keeping it going here about halfway through. Remember, your race leader, Mike and Gabriel there, they did have some battling earlier But that's now a 1.5 second gap between those two. Back behind them, you got some more guys going at it. Anthony, Tyler McWhorter right here in line inside the top 10. Wesley Straight gonna try to get a run here down the front. Can't do it on Blair. Blair into that 7th spot here tonight, up 8 spots. But we got a problem front straightaway, one car around, trying to get a number as quickly as we can. Appears to be Andrew around out of turn 3. He'll smack that inside wall. And unfortunately, he has got some problems with that 55 smoke view coming out the front of that car. Let's take a look. I guarantee you, into the outside wall, ricochets down across the racetrack, clips that inside barrier. Holy cow. Jesus. One more to look. Oh my goodness. Jesus H. Yeah, that car is destroyed. That front end is absolutely demolished. That's Tyler right there, Mike there as well, hanging on. That's the way they set 28 on the board. 28 to go. Mike right there as well. So it'll be 28 to go. Mike out front leading. So right now, everybody back single file for the moment. Jason, Anthony, Blair there having an issue in the 17 maybe, or the 17 having a problem maybe. Somebody scrambling. Tyler McWhorter right there in the 30, continuing to move forward in the hefty machine. Not wimpy. And Bryce Thomas there to pit road, the number 99 ride. He'll come down 4 tires and fuel for Bryce Thomas. Blair, Casey, Blair on pit road. Anthony coming down, so a host of cars here with 27 to go coming to get tires and fuel. So a whole host of race cars hitting pit road here for tires and fuel here tonight. Zachary Schultz right there. Mike still leading. Oh, right now Mike leading the way. Adam there in second. Third, Jason there as well as Nathan. Wesley Straight. What about Tyler McWhorter back here in that number 30? Case, Matthew Edens, Eric Wright, Thomas Geyer, Matt, Patrick, Jason Coe, Weaver back here in the mix. Schultz there, Jason still in line. So it's kind of evening itself out back in the pack, at least for the time being, as we approach halfway here tonight. 25, 26 on the board, exactly halfway with 25 to go here in the Pocono Mountains. A little bit of a battle for positions throughout the racetrack. See right now your race leaders have yet to hit pit road. Now the good thing for them, they're halfway, so they're going to make this stop, and that should do them on fuel once they come down pit road here, just as Jason does right there. He'll come down in that number 29 machine to the attention of his crew, and it should be tires and fuel, and in theory, that should be fine for them until the end. Should be. Yeah, you never know. Thomas right there in the 3, good race right there as well, working his way forward. Nicholas Weaver on pit road. That's the way to pit. Jason, Eric Wright right there as well. Eric Wright right now. Mike hanging tight right at the moment. Still up front. Adam. A couple more cars to pit road now. Coming for fuel. and tires. Wood making his stop 3 laps ago. He cycled through. We see where he ends up now. Again, 24 to go here tonight. One and only stop for the most of the front runners here coming right now. Just past lap 27 in this 125-mile event. The starting park 125 at Pocono. So again, just waiting on a couple of more machines. Jason Coe, the last car that has not pitted yet, is on the track right now. Then when he comes down pit road, should be fuel and tires, and everybody should be fine. All is good at that point. Mike out front leading. Now he'll come down, 4 tires and fuel here tonight. So four tires and fuel for Mike. Nathan, Wesley, McWhorter right there as well. So again, 23 complete. Or 23 to go in this 125-mile event. Mike to pit road. And where does he cycle through? And the guys that's already stopped. Let's take a watch here. He'll exit pit road. Code gonna go by. Yeah, Gabriel will make it by. Bryce will make it by. So he's gonna lose some ground on the pit stop. He waited a little bit longer than I would have expected to come down. Definitely waited longer than I would imagine he would have, and it's gonna cost him some ground for sure. But right now, with 22 to go, Nathan Scott out front, still needing to pit. It looks like it's the first, 6, 7 cars still need to hit pit road. 6 cars. So your top 6 still need to hit pit road here tonight to figure it out. And once they do that, it'll settle itself back out, and we'll have our about 20, 21, 22 laps to the run to the end. The quarter there still needing the pit. He's up to third now, but he'll lose a lot of ground on pit road when he comes down. McWhorter kind of in an alternate strategy right now in that hefty 30 number Chevrolet here at Pocono. So McWhorter electing to set right there behind Wesley Strait to nose to tail at the moment. So Strait gonna elect to be right in front of McWhorter and still staying out. 21 to go. Gabriel Thomas Geyer right there in at number 3. Geyer is right now needing to stop. Then it'll be Gabriel back to the race lead over Jason, Bryce, and Mike right there trying to chase those guys down. That's the drivers on fresh tires, and who we're watching to see who's going to come out with the race lead when this cycles through here at Pocono tonight. What a fun event it's been all evening here in the Pocono Mountains. So right now, 21 to go, and they'll work their way through. Nathan Scott out front. Tyler McWhorter to second. McWhorter hanging on there in P2 at the moment, but still needing to pit. And you see the speed difference on some of the guys here. And Wesley Strait, what a run for Strait here as they'll come to pit road for fuel and tires. He drove a long way up through the pack here tonight, just in that stint before the pit stops began. So he's had a great run here. He'll come to a stop in his box. So a great run for Strait here. Gabriel would be your race leader right now when all this cycles back through. But he's going to have Mike on his tail here pretty soon. Crazy to watch, man. These guys be battling like this. It's fun, but it's absolutely wild to see these guys do battle with 20 laps to go here tonight. Again, this caution rule is really cleaning the race to where really not having a slow down period for these drivers to even really catch their breath has definitely made it interesting all night. I'm happy with what we're seeing so far here at Pocono, which is 19 laps to go. Again, Gabriel now back in front of Mike. Those will be the guys there, as well as here comes McWhorter for his 4-time stop here. So McWhorter trying to do what he can. So right now, 19 laps to go here tonight. 19 to go at Pocono. Nathan Scott now will probably come to around to pit road. Keep in mind, him and Case is the only two that have yet to come to a stop here and really figure this out. So big moves here all the way around with 19 laps to go here at Pocono. Case right behind Nathan. Those two will stop, hand the lead back to Gabriel here pretty soon. And then it'll be Gabriel and Mike once again going at it for the race win here at Pocono as they set themselves apart from everybody else so far tonight. Long green flag run here in the Pocono Mountains. So 17 to go. Up front, Nathan Scott leading. So there we go, 17 laps to go this time by. $17 laps to go. With Scott still leading it to hit pit road along with Case. Great race up front. A little bit of battling deep in the back. There is Gary Turner and Jordan, and a bit of a battle there down the back straightaway. Everybody, for the most part, though, pretty well spread out around the racetrack. McWhorter going to try to make a move. He'll move back and forward. That's Johnny Rapp who's going to get around pretty easily down the front straightaway in a hefty 30. So McWhorter making the move. And what was a very interesting move there down the front straightaway, a lot of momentum, made it work. Top two still electing to stay out right now. Now keep in mind, Gabriel Wood and Mike, that gap between those two is closing. And we're going to have to take a look at that, because you see Wood losing ground here to Mike. And that's essentially going to be the battle for the race lead when the top two hits pit road. This could pretty well decide the race if Gabriel or Mike can get to Gabriel here. And again, it's going to be one of these things where I think the little bit 3, 4, 5 lap pressure tires on Mike's machine is going to pay dividends here. Just that little bit fresher tires, I think, is what's going to allow Mike to get around Gabriel. 15 to go. Field stacking up out of 3. Back in line. 15 to go. Everybody else scrambled to the bottom. Gabriel Wood out front. 3 wide. Here we go. Mike and Gabriel. Who's going to win the battle? Down into 1 and 2. Car slips up just a bit. That's Gabriel at slip. Side by side down the back straightaway here. Headed for the tunnel turn. This the battle for the race lead with 14 to go this time. Through the tunnel. Gabriel Wood. Good job. Mike giving room there. Gabriel Wood going to drop back now. He'll drop the second. New race leader is going to be Mike. Gabriel Wood to P2. And Wood going to lose ground here. Back to second. Bryce Thomas Adam back there as well. Matt back here, and Medler in the middle of the battle with Case just behind him. So Case right there. 13 to go this time by. For Mike out front. I think Pressure Tire is going to prevail and be good for him here. Battle throughout the field, though, not done. Thomas Geyer picking up a spot right there. That's the 3 over Nicholas Weaver. Great job. Thomas and Nicholas Weaver trading spots out here. Coming towards 13 to go this time. So again, Mike took that, made the tire strategy work for him just a little bit better than Gabriel, and I think that's the difference. McWhorter going to get underneath Zachary Stoltz, and we'll pick up the spot. So McWhorter moving back forward inside the top 11. Owens a little ways up. That'd be a top 10 finish if he can get there to Owens. It's going to take him a bit, but he'll give it a go. Anthony there as well, out front leading. So Anthony there in that Bass Pro Shop number 98 machine, running 8th right here tonight. Mike continuing to lead. You're not missing anything up front. That gap's grown to about 2 seconds here over the last few laps. So again, the Pressure Tires paying off for him big time. Mike out front leading the way. There's Gabriel Wood. Wood right there as well. Everybody hanging on. Mike out front leading. So Mike doing everything he can to hang on to the race lead with Wood giving chase. It'll be 12 to go this time for your race leader. 12 laps to go for your race leader here tonight, who pulled that strategy just a little bit, stayed out a few laps longer on those first sets, get him a little bit more fuel. So Jacob, man, you involved in a bad wreck there. That's not good, buddy. That's not good, Captain. Gabriel Price right here. Jason Blair. Hey, Jacob, you still watching the broadcast, buddy? Anthony, David, Tyler McWhorter right now as well. 11 to go this time by for Mike out front. 11 laps to go. So 11 to go for Mike. Gabriel giving chase, 2.7 back. Holding serve. Bryce, Adam, everybody lined up right now. Jason and Mr. Blair, Anthony, David, Tyler there in the mix as well. Coming to 10 to go this time by. For your race leader, Mike. Bryce going to go do battle here with Blair. That's going to be for 6th and 7th on the racetrack. By 2 right now. 10 to go this time by. So this battle is going to fizzle out, and I think Bryce is going to hold on with Anthony and David, Jay Cannon, Tyler McWhorter giving chase. Up front, Mike leads over Wood by 3.1 seconds. Bryce second, Adam fourth. Or Bryce the third, Gabriel second, Bryce the third. Then it would be, well, right now Bryce trying to battle Gabriel for that second spot, so we'll see if he holds on. He's actually going to move over and get Bryce the top side and probably let him go in the tunnel. I just don't think those tires are agreeing with Gabriel's old 4 machine right now. Bryce going to drive him in deep on the top, crossover coming into 3 maybe. Nope, not enough momentum to get it done. If you cross over out of the tunnel and carry the momentum, you get alongside and you can drive it deep into 3 and do a kind of a slider. But he's going to draw even out of 3 nonetheless. So Bryce going to get ahead of Gabriel there for a second. And then we'll drop back. There's Jason Blair. There is Brady there, as well as Anthony Blair in the mix as well. So 9 to go. Side by side, there's Mr. Blair. Great run for Blair here tonight. In that 17 up 8 spots from where he started. Let's touch on Wesley Straight, man. Up to 11th, up 17 spots. Your highest mover by 1 right now of the evening would be Wesley Straight. Just outside that top 10 by 2 spots. Great drive for Wesley Straight here tonight at Pocono. Very impressive. That is an actually amazing job he's done to move inside that top 12. Good job. Wesley Straight. Nathan David right there. There's Nathan Scott in the lead position. The 89 going to sneak through of Straight up to 11th. Straight might get a top 10 out of this, and if he does, impressive drive for that driver. All you got to do is pick up one more spot, right? He's got 8 laps to get it done. He can get up here to Nathan Scott, 2/10 in front of him. And then that would move him ahead, not missing anything out front. It's 4.1 seconds. The gap between Mike and Bryce Thomas for second. So again, nothing missed out front so far tonight at Pocono. Tyler McWhorter right there in 9th. McWhorter in the hefty machine up to P9, up 3 spots on the evening. Nathan Scott there as well. Underneath McWhorter, going to pick up the spot on McWhorter. Now McWhorter could come under fire from Wesley Straight for that 10th position before this thing wraps up in the battle for the top 10. So keep that in mind as they continue to get through the end of this one. Up front, everybody hanging on. Great race all night long here tonight at Pocono. There's Bryce in 6th, Jason in 5th at the moment. Blair is still right behind Bryce. Gabriel Wood losing another spot back to 4th. Again, tire's not his friend here tonight. Started on the pole, but rough tire strategy going to kind of cost him here tonight at Pocono with just 6 laps to go. The likelihood of a yellow very, very low here at this portion of the race. Mike out front, 4.0 over Bryce Thomas and Andrew Newton. Gabriel Wood, Jason in that top 5 as well. 5 to go this time by. Five to go, McWhorter to 10. There's the hefty 30. Kind of monitoring this battle because Wesley Straight behind him, trying to sneak inside the top 10 after battling his way all the way forward. Great run there. Mike fighting through. Let's see what Mike can do. Up front, he's still leading the way. 4 seconds to gap. Again, Bryce there in 2nd. As they run. Adam in 3rd right now. 5 to go. Again, 5 laps to go here with Mike leading the way. It's a great job for him. Bryce Thomas there to 2nd. Adam Newton and then Gabriel Wood right there in the top 4. 5 to go. Now Blair in 6th, Anthony in 7th. Mr. Bryce and Nathan Scott, Tyler McWhorter still over Mr. Wesley Straight at the moment. That battle for the top 10 still ongoing. 4 to go. Michael out front leading at the moment, continuing over Bryce Thomas in second with Adam Newton in third and Gabriel Wood in fourth right now. 3 laps to go here at Pocono. So that's the way we set here. So again, with 4 to go, Mike out front leading. Ready to go, Mike leading the way at the moment. Still hanging tight right now. Right now, Mike, Bryce, Adam, Gabriel, Jason there in the top 5. Nice run. Here comes Blair. Blair gonna lose a spot there. Anthony gonna pick up P number 6. Blair to 7th. Right now with 3 to go. So great job nose to tail. Anthony and Blair there 6th and 7th. Great battle for those two, Bryce and Mr. Nathan Scott. Here comes McWhorter under fire from Wesley Strait. That's for a top 10 spot from Wesley Strait. He'll go into the tunnel and he'll clear Tyler McWhorter. Great job by Wesley Strait. Now getting inside the top 10 with 2 to go at Pocono. So great job, Wesley Strait. McWhorter going to jump back under him here through the tunnel. Battle for the top 10 here. Late at Pocono. Strait going to have the run down the front straightaway. Wesley Strait going to clear by half a car, now full car. So great job. 2 laps to go. Here tonight at Pocono. Nathan Scott. Wesley Strait. 18 spot gain, biggest mover here tonight is going to be Wesley Strait inside the top 10. But Mike right now leads by about 5 seconds as he'll come through to see the white flag and 1 to go. Thomas back behind him. Great job by him. Adam Newton. 3rd right now. Gabriel Wood in 4th. Jason there in 5th. McWhorter and Strait still doing battle. That's turn 3 right now, coming to the white flag. McWhorter and Strait still doing battle here. Wesley Strait trying to hold on to the top 10. McWhorter wants it back. McMurder wants it back. McMurder. Oh, Tyler. McMurder. Gonna fall in line. Meanwhile, Mike up front, no problems. He's in his own world right now as he works his way off of turn number 3. Mike gonna come to the start-finish line. Checkered flag for the 47. He'll take the win. Bryce will come home 2nd. Here comes Adam Newton there to 3rd. Wesley Strait now trying to hold on Tyler McMurder. That will be the battle for 10th. Tyler hard into 3. He'll get alongside, but he's not going to have the momentum. And off of turn number 4, Wesley Strait will hold off Tyler McMurder for that 10th spot. Great drive for Wesley Strait. Up 18 spots to finish in 10th here tonight. Eric Wright there as well. Up 16 spots to come home 13th. And then some other notables here tonight. But it's going to be Mike to victory lane with Bryce there in 2nd. Bryce Thomas, Adam Newton there in 3rd to wrap out the starting part. 1-5. There you have it. Mike goes to victory lane here tonight. We'll have your post-race interview here in just a moment. All right, back here once again. Let's see if we can get this figured out for your post-race show. So where may the race winner be? Be Mike. Where's Mike? I'm not seeing Mike. Trying to figure out some things on Discord real quick. Thomas not here. Neither is Adam. So we're gonna give them a minute. See if they filter in. Let's take a look at our finish results here tonight at Pocono. I'm not 100% sure. We'll figure it out. Give me a moment, folks. Here as we take the checkered. There's Dakota. Gabe Wood right there. Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, won't we? We always do. Never fear, we'll figure it out. And I'm happy with the way that race went tonight, folks. That was a fun one. We can just get our winners. Discord's being goofy. Let's see if we can battle. We will talk to Gabe. Let's talk to Gabe right quick. Fill some time, shall we? Hey, Gabe Wood, Matt in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, what's up?
All righty, man. Making sure everybody can hear you here. Well, interesting night for you with no yellows here tonight. Tire strategy really became kind of the call of the night. While the guys did a few different things. How do you feel like that affected you, and what do you think so far?
Yeah, about 15 laps into that run, I could kind of tell that my tires were starting to go, but it really started to snowball right when the right front, or when I came out of turn 3. Sorry, I was trying to do some stuff here. Came out of turn 3 and just tore the fence down. And for about 2 laps there, I started losing time. I'm like, oh, I got to pit. And that forced me to pit about 5 laps early. And I was just screwed on tire wear throughout the rest of the run.
Yeah, oh man, that's not good again. Coming home 4th here tonight after getting the pole. Still a good run, man.
Yeah, it was a good run. It was the first real oval 1.5 miles I've gotten to run with these guys. And hell, that was the first 15 laps was some of the best racing in an ARCA car I've ever seen. Mike and Bryce and myself just going back and forth the first 15 laps. I mean, that was a freaking blast. But I'm sure those guys can tell you about it. Mike just tore away with this thing.
Yeah, he did a great job. Got away from everybody. Still kind of waiting on them to get into Discord, I do believe. I don't see them anywhere quite yet. Still trying to locate them, but man, it was a crazy race.
Yeah, they're trying to get them the information to come in here. I'll kind of try and see if I can round up these guys as well. But yeah, that was a very clean race.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun for me to call. I'll tell you that much. So, what are you going to do the rest of the night, buddy? While I'm killing time waiting on these guys.
I am probably going to go take a shower, and it looks like some of the guys, it looks like they're winners here. But I'm probably going to go take a shower, and I don't know, I might go find me something to eat. I might DoorDash because I'm lazy. I might DoorDash while I'm in the shower. I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, DoorDash when you're in the shower. That's a new one.
Complete it with a shower beer. Don't forget your shower beer.
Your shower beer. DoorDash your food while you're in the shower. What do you do? Like have a tablet on the wall with waterproof covering that you just hit your little buttons?
No, I wish. I need to do that. No, that's called multitasking.
Do you remember back? Now I'm a '90s kid, so we got to kind of go with this. But do you remember the Discovery or Nick? Was it Disney? The old Smart House movie back in the day.
Yes, God, I love that movie. That's
what you made me think of whenever you said that.
Oh God, I hope my house isn't one of those smart houses.
There we go, man. That'd be bad. Well, man, congratulations on the still bringing her home inside the top 5, and thank you for helping me fill a little bit of time here till we got everybody in here.
Yeah, no problem.
Remember, nostalgia, Smart House, the movie. If you ain't watched it, go watch it. It's an old Disney movie. I think it came out in 2000, 2001, somewhere in there. But alrighty, man. We'll holler at you later. All right. So, Mike, sir, you got a copy on me, buddy?
Yeah, man. Can you hear me?
I've got you, buddy. I've got you loud and clear. Well, buddy, it came down to a tire strategy there over that last stint. Crazy night.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was all about saving the right front.
Yeah, it was. It
Racing,
was. Go ahead.
yeah, it was racing really hard there with Gabe to start. Kind of wanted the clean air, but he wanted it, so I gave it to him. I was kind of just riding there, trying to save the tires. I wanted to pit kind of right at halfway, but once he came in early, I was like, I didn't want to give him 2 laps of probably a second and a half of pace on me, and then come out with pretty even tires. So I tried to stretch it as far as I could, so I could come out. I would be behind further, but I would have an advantage on him the whole run.
Right.
He was fast. He was really fast. So tried to stretch it there. I think 27 or 28 I came in, and I mean, from there, it was just kind of pacing myself and not overdriving it, not making no mistakes, which I made a few, but it was pretty good. I'm glad it went caution free. That's always great. Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun.
All righty, man. Well, dude, again, congratulations coming home, getting her done here tonight, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All righty, man. Again, congratulations, buddy. All righty, Mr. Thomas, you got me, sir.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
10-4, man. Well, great run for you here tonight, buddy.
Yeah. Saved tires at the end, so or else I was going to probably get third or fourth, maybe a little worse.
Yeah, it was a crazy night overall, buddy.
Yeah, it was a good three-way battle in the beginning for us, and then I faded back, made a couple mistakes, and then I didn't want to pit too early, but I seen second place pull down in pits, and then that kind of forced my hand to pit a little bit earlier than what I wanted to. So.
Right. Well, man, overall, it was a good job, good race.
Yeah, Pocono's my home track, so I always like to, win, but top 3 isn't bad.
There you go. Well, top 3, never a bad thing.
Yeah.
Well, man, what's your thoughts as you leave Pocono heading on to the next one, man?
I think I can build a lot on my great run that I had tonight. Definitely practice a little bit more than usual, but definitely got a handle on these ARCA cars now.
There we go. That's always good, man. Just filling them out. These cars are a handful.
Yeah, they're a handful for sure.
All righty, man. Well, again, congratulations and a great run here tonight.
Thank you.
All right, I think we got one more official interview, and then we got a very special CEO, hefty car driver in here. We'll talk to him just a second. But Mr. Newton, you got me, sir. And survey says. Okay, cue Jeopardy music. Do, 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 do. No copyright. See if we can give him time to see if he can get his mic fixed. While he's fixing his mic, Mr. CEO, I see your mic's muted. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. CEO, that was one heck of a return to the channel, sir. That was a lot of fun, buddy.
Yeah, that was one heck of a show, wasn't it? There was 32 of us out there, but honestly, it was a very classy, skilled field of drivers. Everyone minded their P's and Q's. We didn't have a single caution for an on-track incident, and it was a lot of fun out there. I spent some time at the back, mid-pack. I drove up to the front for a little bit. There was a few different pit strategies, and I wound up 11th at the end in a very big win for Mike Garaguzzo, 4th win of the season, and a big night for BJ Thomas and Adam Newton as well.
Yeah, big night for a lot of folks. I mean, what about the car you were racing back there? I think he made up like 18, 19 spots on the year or on the night, and you're battling with him for a top 10 at the very end.
Yeah, Wesley Straight in the
Yeah,
89
straight,
car.
yeah.
He had great speed tonight. There was a few drivers that I spent a lot of time with battling in and around the 7th to 15th region, and all of them probably deserved a top 10 or had a great case for a top 10, a great argument because they all had good speed. And yeah, it was a good battle with Wesley there at the end. I've raced with him for a long time on iRacing. He always races me with complete respect. And I got into the wall a little bit there at the end, and that allowed him to close up a 1 second gap on me, and he was able to take 10th place away from me at the end. Great speed for him. The number 30 hefty car was bad fast tonight as well. We qualified pretty strong, ran mid pack for most of the race, and very very proud of that. Very proud of the effort and the skill shown tonight by all of these drivers. Very clean racing, 2, 3, and 4 wide. Only a couple of minor incidents. A big night for a few drivers that really needed one. Nathan Scott in the 71 spent a lot of time leading this race, and he needed a big night, and he ended up finishing in the top 10. So good for him. Good for a lot of drivers tonight.
Yeah, and of course you got so many things going on with NOSSCAR now. I seen you got something on the Facebook with go-karts. I'm assuming that's Kartcraft, and then of course Wreckfest, of course Heat, everything you got going on. You're a busy man.
Yes, sir. We host official races on iRacing, NASCAR Heat 5, Gran Turismo 7, F1 2020, Wreckfest, and a couple of other things as well. And right now we've got races happening on Heat 5. We have a go-kart tour right now on Thursdays on Gran Turismo 7. We have the NOSSCAR Outlaw Series on Wreckfest starting up again on Wednesday, September 28th. You're right, Matthew. It's a very busy schedule for all of these drivers throughout the entire calendar year. And here at NOSSCAR, we have something for everyone. No matter what console or game you have, we've got a series for you.
Well, there's only one thing we got left to do, man. We got to go over to BeamNG Drive and pull out the Demolition Derby mod and bring about 30 of us out there one night and have us a good old county fair derby.
Hey, that sounds good to me. We've had a couple of derbies on the Wreckfest game before, and we did deem them official events as well. So yeah, that sounds great to me, and I'm sure a lot of our Wreckfest drivers would be right up for that.
Yeah, the BeamNG damage model is, in my opinion, even better than Wreckfest. It's great. You can break tie rods and all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, sign us up. We'll do something fun over there.
But man, it was a fun night to have you guys back on the channel once again. I looked it up. The last time we did, I think the last time we did an official league race other than the Indy race was almost next month would have made a year.
Yeah, it's been quite some time, and it's great to have you guys again. Thank you again to you, Matt, and to everyone at Extreme Sim TV for making this possible here tonight. Hopefully we put on a good show for you and for the fans. We kept it clean, that's for sure. Normally, I feel like normally you would expect and would see a more wild race than this, but at the 2.5 mile oval and a wide open, widespread Pocono track, there's a lot of room to work with out there tonight. So all 32 of us were able to put on a very clean show tonight. But next week, Matt, we have Lucas Oil Raceway, very short track. It's going to be a bit more chaotic and wild than what the viewers saw tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be a little bit wild coming up 1 week from tonight. Of course, me and Tyler will tell you right now we know we're doing next week, and I think we were going to do the week after that. And then I'm kind of wait and see mode on the rest because I've got a couple of personal things that may come up on Tuesdays. I don't know. So that's why me and Tyler kind of said, let's do these couple of three and see where we're at. So hopefully we can keep doing it, right? We'd love to do it if it's possible.
That's what I hope for, man. We'll always bring you the best show we possibly can. It'll always be big car counts and a whole lot of action from start to finish.
We'll see, there's, RCs, and I kind of went down the rabbit hole of RC cars, and that might be a Tuesday thing. I don't know, so we'll see.
Let me know. And also to the viewers out there, we have Ryan Vargas coming next Tuesday, so hopefully we can get the Lucas Oil Raceway event on tape for everybody.
Yeah, that one will be on. I know that will be on. I might have to talk to Jacob, man, to do some raps from RC cars. That'd be fun. Let's figure out how to do that.
Sounds great.
Well, let's see who all we got in here. We got BJ back in here. Adam, did you get your mic working, buddy?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I got you, buddy. It took you a minute, but you got it working, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Well, man, heck of a night for you as well. Watched you up there battling all evening long. Some great battles for you.
Yeah, it was a good race. Really good show.
Well, man, I tell you what, it was fun. Not only that, like Tyler just said, everybody out there put on a great show. You in particular, but the whole field.
Yeah, it was a very smooth race, fun. The pit stops really played into it. I had a blast.
Yes, sir. Well, dude, it was a ton of fun. And I mean, I enjoyed the night. Lucas Oil next week's going to be great. Hopefully, more stuff after that.
Oh yeah, I
Hopefully.
look forward. Yeah, that'll be a race.
Now, big question: what is your profile picture on Discord, man?
It's of my my past first English bulldog.
That was one beautiful English bulldog, that's for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, his name was Winston. I've got a thing for racing, so
There you go. Hey, it happens. I've done the same thing, man. Well, again, congratulations on a great run here tonight. And
Yeah.
congrats, buddy.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having us.
No problem, buddy. Hey, Matt, you're in here, right? Right, Mr. Commentator? Let's see. Let's call him out and see. Yep, he's here. What's
Yes,
up?
sir. I am
All
here.
right. You know, I had to interview the commentator before I left. I jumped around. I seen you a couple of times out there getting down. Good race, man.
I'll tell you what. First time coming into a series, especially late, you don't know what to expect. And as you can imagine, leading up to this race, I have 10 million different scenarios playing out in my head because you don't know what you're about to walk into.
Right.
Pocono, I don't have a lot of experience, but I love the ARCA car, the way it drives. So I came up with a game plan, and that was finish the race
And don't wreck.
and don't wreck. And mission accomplished. But I'll tell you what, from the drop of the green flag, that was intense. I don't think I had one lap where I wasn't under pressure. Pit stops were critical. And as always, my strategy always backfires because we didn't have one
Right.
caution. And as you know, trends of the race, if you haven't had one, you know when you're coming down under 5 to go, there's a good chance one's going to come out. So when I pit, I only took, believe it or not, right side tires. I saved my left sides where if there was a late caution, I was going to come down pit road, throw a fresh set of lefts on and see if that would be a little bit of a ace in the hole, if you will, but never got the opportunity. But big shout out to NOSSCAR and bringing me on board, letting me be a part of the series. That was a ton of fun and great job on the broadcast tonight. I was listening in from time to time. You called one heck of a race up there, sir.
10-4, man. I appreciate it. Well, we're getting ready to get out of here, but we're going to do something special for an outro because I got you up here, and I've already got a shirt coming. So we're gonna. How would you like to send this show out with me here? We'll do the sign out together here. Just throw your commentator hat on there for a minute.
Yeah, let me go switch. Switch earmuffs here.
There we go. Well, a night that was crazy here this evening. Of course, we come back for at least next week at Lucas Oil. Matt, I know that's going to be crazy in 1 week. That short track always puts on a show. It's going to be nuts when we go to Lucas Oil in a week.
Yeah, I mean, certainly you're looking at the diversity between the tracks. You're going from a 3-turn track, which is wide, long straightaways. Lucas Oil, that's like the bull ring. Certainly the intensity is going to kick up to a whole nother level next week. I'm sweating already about it, just to be honest.
So have you got a broadcast between now and then?
Yes, I do. Thursday night, I have a broadcast with the fired up fueled sim truck series.
So what you're telling me is you got to go broadcast, then you got to come back here next Tuesday, put the fire suit back on, and go to work at a short track, which is known to be difficult to run at because it's high line. It's very difficult. You can get the car loose. Man, you got a rough week coming, bud.
You know what? I embrace it. I love racing. It's so great to be a part of the iRacing community. And you know what? I could do this every day for a week straight before I'd probably say to myself, okay, Matt, you need to take a breather. And that would be my body talking, not my mentality. I eat, breathe, and sleep this. And I love being a part of it. Again, great job tonight. Sounded phenomenal. Thanks for having me on your show this evening. My pleasure.
Yep.
And I'll leave you with the outro there.
And for everybody, so thank you for joining us here on Extreme at SimTV. Thank you to NOSSCAR. Thank you to Tyler for bringing them back to us here. We'll be back with them 1 week from tonight. We go to Lucas Oil Raceway, and we will have ourselves one heck of a show. Again, Underdog Racing League back in action tomorrow and more this week on Extreme Sim TV, including me getting back in the driver's seat come Friday after my first league win in over a year 1 week ago at Watkins Glen. Can I go two-peat it? Probably not, but we'll see. I kind of suck as a driver, but we'll find out. So, thank you guys for joining us. Until next time, it's been Matt with Extreme Sim TV. This has been the NOSSCAR Racing League with action again here on iRacing Wreckfest, NASCAR Heat, F1, Gran Turismo 7, probably soon to be Beam & G, and maybe even Farming Simulator. They'll go race tractors next because, you know, the madman down here, he'll race anything with four wheels.